What is up, guys? Steven here. Today, we're reading Dashie Regressed by Midnight Shadows. I love Midnight Shadows stories because they're hilarious in some ways. And kicking off 2016, I'm just gonna say Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, baby, you'll ever be the ones today. All the world where every neighbor is our friend. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, baby, all ever dreams come down and say. All the world where every neighbor is a friend. You and I. So, I just want to say Happy New Year, and this is a bit late because this is actually the 20th of January right now because, well, it's so hard to say, but I have literally just illness striking on me, and now I don't even have time for YouTube. So finally, I got enough time. So the Dashie Regressed thing, I actually watched this before. I put it on the read it later thing. So yeah, let's get to it. Dashie Regressed. Prologue. Written by Midnight Shadow and Thunder Chaser. Oh, Thunder Chaser. Avery. So, it's prologue. How do you say it? Prologue? So, I'm gonna read the prologue and the first chapter, Years Past, which has 9,000 words. Jesus Christ. So, let's get started. Princess Twilight Sparkle laid on the floor, quietly reading next to her fireplace where she heard a crash. Without even turning her head, she spoke. "Just clean the bookshelf," she sighed. "Are you okay, Dash?" Groaning, a sign mirror popped out from a pile of books that had fallen off the bookshelf she had flown into. "Fine," she said. This is like how Twilight and Dashie romance stories. And I'm still not used to romances, so yeah. If I have any overreaction or exaggeration, I apologize because I don't actually feel really well if oh, okay, just never mind. "Fine," she said, trying over to Twilight before laying down next to her, moaning quietly. After a few moments of her groan not being acknowledged, she groaned again, but this time louder. Still muzzled deep in her books, the purple alicorn didn't notice Dashie's continued groaning until she felt the princess and leaned on to her, putting most of her weight against her wings. He let him groan in her ear. "Yes, Rainbow Dash?" she asked, setting her book down with a magical flash. "Oh, what? It's nothing," Rainbow played off. Just as she saw Twilight start to pick her book back up, she let out another groan. "What? What?" Dash mimicked. Then irritated, Twilight used her magic to place her book on a nearby table. "Something is bothering you." "Not really. She won't be bothering me," said, releasing her breath. "It's everything. I can't seem to relax. I've been really tense lately. My legs have been sore and I can't sleep very well. Maybe cloud napping is working." "Rainbow, why didn't you just say so? I'm sure I have plenty of books that would—" "No!" Dash cut Twilight. "Just want to spend some time with you." "Yup! This is getting romantic." "Wait, does it mark romantic?" "No! It has slice of life only." "Frick no. This sounds like romance as well, but Midnight Shadows, I love you." She said, inching closer to the lavender mirror next to her side, slowing into her side soft. "Quiet time." "Well, there's this one thing I've wanted to try doing with you." Alicorn said with a small smile she felt Dashie need you to be relaxed from you to do the spell. Just stay still and let your eyes closed. She explained to the side mirror, standing up and using one of her forehooves to gently massage the wings of the Pegasus. Giving an involuntary moment at the sudden relaxing massage between her wings, just her eyes closed, Twilight instructed, "Know how I feel about you experimenting on me, Twi?" "Oh, trust me, I'm not experimenting. I've thoroughly tested this spell multiple times, in fact. That's a 98.389438 per... Wait. Midnight, did you just shove, like, random numbers? Like, it has a 98.38943842159. I'm just making out 42159% chance of success. So I exclaimed happily, still rubbing her between dashes. Besides, after the last time when you were stuck in a stallion for a month, I wouldn't dare do something that I didn't know how to undo. It's rather simple the way to undo the spell. All I have to do. That's why I started to explain how to undo the spell. Dash turned it out. Letting her body begin to relax as tension between her wings was worked out. It's just simple, really. I've been able to do that spell since I was a filly. Twilight said before she noticed the quiet snoring of the Pegasus she was beside. Dash, have you been listening to me at all? She asked, gently poking the mirror. Oh, yeah, the Twilight, of course. I've been listening totally. I was listening to that entire speech about magic. Totally listened to your explanation. Good. Then we can start. She's like, Dash? Just like that. I would always do that in class because I never got enough sleep. This is only like 6:25 p.m. right now. So, Lavender Mare stopped rubbing between Dashie's wing and levitated a spell buckle. See, although undoing this is easy, casting the spell in the first place is rather intensive, said, mumbling quietly to herself as she read. Twilight, what are you mumbling about age? Mumbling about age. And I started to get curious about the spell that her unofficial mare friend was about to cast. That's meaning Twilight lit up a lavender glow to envelop the side and Pegasus. Just turn you into a filly. You'll be about 5 years old in a few moments. Now, wait. Don't worry though, you'll retain all of your mind. You'll just be the same pony you were physically when you were the age of 4 or 5. What? Suddenly exclaimed, Twilight, what? Suddenly there was a flash and everything went dark. This was intentionally a short and rushed chapter. The next chapter are far longer, so yeah. I'm gonna read the first chapter. Already? The first chapter was so good. Like, Midnight, I would wish you do more of this. It's just too good. Literally, it's just too good. So, after a few moments, Rainbow Dash started to hear hoofsteps. A lot of hoofsteps. Voices soon started to filter through. And then, she felt something wet dripping on her fur in a cool breeze. She opened her eyes to find out she's now in the middle of a busy city center. Oh my god! Oh my god, what is wrong with you, Twilight? You not only make Dashie into freaking Billy, now you make her be in a busy city center. Bullets walking all around her, seeming in a hurry to get where they go and get out what appeared to be the start of a rain shower. A few moments for her to come around. When she did, Rainbow Dash noticed two things. One, that almost all the ponies in the city center appeared to be unicorns, and two, that everyone seemed a lot bigger than she was. Are you okay? A voice asked from behind Rainbow Dash. Philly turned her head to see a mare towering over. Where am I? Finally, the mare looked around to try and see if any pony around looks like they could be her mother. You're in Camelot, sweetie. Parents, they must be worried sick about you. Fuse dashed it up onto her hooves and looked back at her body. Not only was she much smaller than she had remembered, but the wings seemed adolescent as well, and her key mark was missing. Parents? Oh, sweet. I'm sorry, she said to Philly. Do you have a home? Dash nodded. Yeah. Why are you sorry? She asked Tilly and her. Where do you live? I'm going to take you home so whoever cares for you isn't worried, said, lighting up her horn, lifting the filly on her back. What? Let me go! Dashie exclaimed. Her wings flaring, she leapt off Mare's back and onto the ground. Trying to run away from the mare, Dashie's galloping was stopped by the mare's magic, enveloping the filly's tail. Sweetie, I won't let you run off. I have to know where you live so I can take you back there. Mare said, lifting Dash back onto her back, and this time her magic stayed in place to keep the filly from jumping off. You know where home is? First, this is seemingly awkward. First, Dashie has been turned into a filly. Second, she teleported to Camelot, which was actually weird. Why are you teleporting to Camelot? I have to wait. It's so loud. 2 minutes later. Thank God they're gone now. Jeez. I can't even read my stories now. Oh. So, let's get back. The mare said, lifting Dash back onto her back this time. Do you know where home is? Dash simply huffed as he was held in place, thinking that perhaps being uncooperative, the mare might let her go. Inside, the mare spoke. If you don't know where home is that something I can give you? I can take you to? She had Dash still refused to cooperate. Unicorn frowned and freezed. Sweetheart, I can't help you if you won't answer. Don't want to help, Liz said, aggravated tone. Not going to leave you out here alone. It's too cold and wet. Celeste raising the moon soon. It'll get even more cold. Celeste's raising the moon? Why isn't Princess Luna doing it? That's just a story mommies and daddies tell their fools so they could go to bed on time. Princess Luna never really existed, and the mare is just an illusion. Mare in the moon? Mare in the moon hasn't been there since Nightmare Moon came back and was defeated. Nightmare Moon's silly old pony's tail. Now, can you please tell me the name at least? With a sign, Dash opened her mouth. Rainbow Dash. So at this part, then they came back like 18 years before that, where like nobody actually knows about Nightmare Moon. I think so, at least 13 years, because everyone predicts like the lowest age that Rainbow Dash should be is 18. The highest should be somewhere between 25 and 27. So that's the start. Now where can I take you, sweetie? May I ask? Carol's a very big city after all. Fine, if you insist on helping me, take me to the royal palace to see Celestia. So the basically from the mayor's side heaven, getting more irritated by this. Oh no, the guards can help find the parents. Guards? Still a voice cracked. A new and rather old filly voice working against her cool fact. Won't be able to help me either. Tested, knowing she had to find a way to Twilight, Celestia, or some point else she knew that. And the guards warned her, or you've left me no choice. The mayor said before trying off to the nearest guard station with Dashie to her. Next, what colored unicorn's alien set from his position behind a desk. Line of ponies moving forward, each of them with different reasons being there, from complicants to other judicial business. Let him filly a few blocks away by the fountain. Refuses to tell me where her parents are. She said her name was Rainbow Dash. Could you look at the records at her guardians? Go her desk. The sign could see the small sign pointing on the mirrors. This is book out from the shelf behind him using his mat, flipping through it several moments before closing. It's a record of Rainbow Dash in the Camelot City census. Let me check the missing pointer reports. Said, lifting another book from through that one for Pegasus ponies matching the filly's description. Nothing. Maybe she's not telling us her real name. Is your name really Rainbow Dash, little filly? And the mirror Dash replied, I have no reason to lie to you, he said, huffing. That may be so, but in the meantime, we'll be confirming identity. Next time, who would like to talk to you? Merciful using his magic to ring about on the first door of the hallway behind us. Found code sat and emerging with Philly here I need you to speak to, subtle in school. There's no record of her. First time said with a pause. Can leave her here with us, miss. She'll be home before you can blink. Like, blink, she's home! It's not that fast, mate. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a metaphor. Oh my god, I keep messing up metaphors. Even in Creeper Craft, I'm messing up metaphors. Sure, I'll be able to find out something out. Come on, little Philly, I think they have some cookies in the break room if you'd like. Inside, she lowered on the ground next to Sally. I want to, said a rather foolish tone unintentionally. I want to go. We'll make sure you get home once we are here where it is, said 90 Dash, looking over at the mirror. Thank you for bringing her into the station now. He smiled and trotted out towards the back of the station house. So how'd you wind up all alone in the middle of Carolina, Miss? You know what, Ash? Said, knowing no pony told him her name and magic. You wouldn't believe how many times we get that answer. I'm sure you hear it every day. Look, I get you all want to help me, but I don't need your help. Why don't you just tell me go, and I'll make my way home by myself? Said a bit irritated now that all the police point want to help her. She's some kind of fool. But before I go though, what year is it? You're Tigris. You're Tigris. That was almost 15 years ago! Dash moaned. I mean, she paused. What's Twilight 15 years ago? You know where the Sparkle house is? I'm on record. Is your family there? Yeah. Sure that was. Nice there. Their dog's my best friend, and I'm staying with them here in Carolina. So obviously I don't live here, pierces and all. So giving a big smile, hoping to convince name the ones that live there. Let's see. I know Shining Armor. Your name is Twilight Velvet, right? I'm telling myself to remember the name of Kate. With Twilight Sparkle, Twilight Dad, Twilight Velvet, and Shining Condenser, I think. I'll go look it up. Sure you don't want a snack before I go? You can hear your stomach growling at you. Really felt her stomach crumble. She said, take the cookies. Alright? No allergies, right? Son asked me to reach the box of cookies down. Placing some on a plate for her. Only to not being awesome, she said, taking a plate of cookies and starting to eat them. Get you back before you can finish your snack. And considered trying to escape while the guard left her alone. She thought better of seeing as there were other guards in break there. Flick climbed up on the chair after setting her cookies down at the table. Just as she went reaching for a cookie, she felt the seat below her grow a little damp. No, Ty said I was physically who I was when I was 4 or 5. I wasn't potty trained yet. I'm still me in my brain. I should be able to know when I have to go. Feel it and stop. That can't be right. Thought to herself. Although she was still there mentally, her body has regressed and had some of her motor control and emotions. I come to realize that she wasn't in control of that part of her body, and the regressed emotion took over. Her eyes watered up as she started to cry. Subtle and I still don't know his name. Subtle and Inquiso with a I don't give a damn, yo. Lamborghini. It's Subtle Inquisit. There we go. Returned a few moments later, carrying a few documents in front of him as he walked. Set the documents on the table and noticed that the filly was crying. What's wrong with you, old Dash? Did you hurt yourself while I was gone? Drop the cookies on the ground? Subtle asked, glancing down at the filly and frowning. Shaking her head, Dash frowned, rubbing her teary eyes with her forehead. Nothing is wrong, she said, trying to fight the urge to cry, but now her dulcet body and emotions resisted. Sand thought and science perfume. Did you have an accident? Asked, noticing a small dark spot on the filly's wooden chin. It's okay, you're only what, 5? Maybe 6? Sniffling, the filly locked her gaze on the floor. There's some clear on her face as she cheeks to him. 5 now, she said, back 50. Or 4, I don't know. Teal-colored glows surrounded the princess pill. We go on the Stallion's back. Seem too upset about it at all, Mr. Sunflower's dream. Wait, nothing to be upset at all. Miss Sunset Flower. Wait, I keep Sunset Shimmer. Miss Sunflower's Frick! It's Sunflower Dreams. We'll take care of you until we figure out where you're going to be staying. Maybe even find a few toys to play with while you wait. That helping cheer up the little filly a bit. Walked through the busy corridors of guards posts before arriving in the office, considerably more prim and proper than they had passed. So I knocked twice for entering. He smiled at the mirror. Can I help you inquisitive? She started, stopping when she knows the princess is going to her boss. Aw, is some filly lost? Well, asked, finger dashing, setting her down in a cushioned chair behind. I'm not lost. Dash protested, still sniffling and rubbing her eyes. Wait, her chair, my freaking speaking thing now. Still sniffling and rubbing her rubbing her tear-filled eyes. Done. She shifted as she was placed on the chair, wet first soaking a little bit into the cushion. Are you potty trained, dear? She asked roughly at the filly's mane, bringing her a leftover candy cane from Parts Warming a few weeks before. Take care from here, Inquisitive. Foals usually love me. So, said waving hoof in a dismissive gesture at the other. Really was about to say yes to the first question, but thought better of it, thinking that it might be less humiliating just to say no than to be done. No, I guess not, said dejected, taking the candy cane and nibbling on. Didn't think so. Silly filly or fluffy cloud? Says that Mayor asked, raging around a closet labeled fools. They're pretty small, sweetie. You been eating enough? She asked an afterthought. Once the diaper were on the desk with the filly picking. She found, in honesty, she didn't remember what she wore when she was a foal, or remembers it being in diapers until she was 6 due to consistent hospital stays from trying to be cool. I don't know, she asked with another frown as she tried her foalhood. Though she considered her foalhood a good one, she looked up her decision in the past with regret, wishing she hadn't been so foolish to throw such great time away with hospital stays. You look like a silly filly kind of girl, said Flower's dream smile, gently pushing the filly down so she could put the absorbent garment on. Lift your butt up. Jesus Christ, now we have, I don't know, butthole type of situation. What the hell? The complete blush as she was getting diapered by a strange mare. Something she had experienced for a long time. I think that filly seemed a little embarrassed about her wet coat. There had a few folds and cleaning Dashie's coat and eventually this few times. Where'd you put your old diaper? Sunflower asked, tapping diaper snugly, throwing the filly's tail through the hole. Dash said, still blushing insolently. Oh no, I just woke up in the middle of Camelot. I don't know how to get here. She lied, knowing full well how she got here, but also that they would never believe her if she told the truth, put up as an overactive imagination that she very much had as a foal. I'm sure the big scary Santa he asked, but do you have any cousin or aunts or uncles here in Camelot? They probably know who you are. Just hesitated for a moment for none. But yeah, I'm staying with a friend. I was on my way here because I'm taking a course at magic school on weather. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, and I'm sticking to it, she said with a rather convinced. Though right now, I don't think any pony knows where I am. Should have been out wandering Camelot alone, Rainbow Dash. Let's go. Especially so close to sundown. Cute little filly like you could get full napped, exclaimed, flaring her wings at a filly, hoping to make her giggle. You couldn't help but notice Rainbow was thin for a foal her age. Most foals were quite a bit larger than her. I don't get full napped. I'm smarter than that, Dash said defensively, flaring her own wings at a hint of aggravation. What are you, abnegation? Are you divergent? Are you in the erudite? Or are you a divergent? You're not even dauntless. You're not even dauntless. Chuckling, Sunflower pulled her wings back to her side. You've been eating enough? Didn't answer me when I asked you earlier. Hungry, I could take you to a nice restaurant just down the road. It's the best oatcakes you'll ever eat. I saw some. Eat just fine. It's just I get hurt a lot. He explained. Dad says I should be more careful, but I'd rather be awesome. She said, mentally asking herself where the full sentence came from. Oh, do awesome flavors like oatcakes and apple ciders? Yes, rummaging with a supply closet for diapers. It would be pretty awesome if you did. Yeah, laying on the awesome a little too quick. Well, guess what? You just literally hit Dash right in the butt. But not like it's a metaphor, not literally, but literally, Dash loves apple cider now. You ask her for apple cider? Well, I guess so. I don't know if a lot of ponies love apple cider, but seriously though, I think they do. Or not. With the other side, Rio Dash gave a slow nod of agreement. I guess. Look on the bright side. Hey, we'll see your friends there. Oh no. I'm just gonna pause the video right now. So, one of our neighbors just came in, so that's why I kind of paused the recording. But, so, well, look on the bright side. Maybe we'll see your friends there. Starflower said, nestling Philly between her wings, encouraging her to get comfortable and relax. Well, hashtag ponies alert. Even one of my friends named Martin, he's always like, hashtag these nuts. And everyone say that every time I do something, it's just childish. Like, I have a specialty of Club Penguin. I watch My Little Pony. Sometimes I was forced to watch Dora the Explorer. Sometimes I was forced to watch Mickey Mouse as well. And sometimes I have to find out why the frick Miles from Tomorrowland is so good. So I have to watch almost every single episode from Miles from Tomorrowland. And it's like, I don't know, Disney Junior? Like, I'm just dead. Like, there's gonna be evidence of me being like a fool. Although yes, I'm a freaking stallion. And oh wait, I'm still not a stallion. Wait, I'm still a colt, right? Oh yeah, I'm still a colt. I'm like 13. I just came up about like 14, I guess. Just came up 13 in this new year. So it's still not true if I'm a filly, but I mean if I'm a freaking filly, but I'm still a colt, okay? So you just need to relax, Dash. We're both mares. It'll be just like a girls' night out. Mommy has those, right? Dash suddenly went quiet. Concept of her mother being alive still suddenly filling her mind. From her perspective, Mother died 11 years prior in a Waterbolts air show after a stray hurricane broke free from the weather facility. Philly's eyes started to water up against thought of possibly being able to see her mother alive again. Hey now, don't cry. You sure we find your family? Plus, you're getting oatcakes. All the syrup you want on them. Sunflower comforted Rainbow as the best to her abilities, not fully understanding why she was upset to begin with. Yeah, because... yeah. The Mare Full left the guard's outpost, Sunflower telling her colleagues where to find her in the event. Rainbow's parents came looking for her. It took a few moments for Rainbow Dash to stop crying. She wiped her eyes clear, and the reality of the current situation started to sink in. She was outside wearing a diaper and openly being treated like a fool. Cheeks turned red in embarrassment as she started to tug on sunflower's wings to try and hide herself. You know, I thought of a filly like you won't be so shy. You warmed up to me pretty fast, and I just that good with. I just that good with foals. So Flower stated, sounding rather full of herself and just a little cocky. Are you a Scootaloo? I don't care. Everyone looks Scootaloo as like a chicken. Literally, chicken and turkey. Even though she was in charge of lost foals, she still would accidentally hurt one if she wasn't careful. I'm not shy. Dash nearly yelled in protest. Just everything is different. She trembled. Her new perspective of everything being larger, not to mention a different building as such from 15 years ago, making her feel uncomfortable. Looks different because they're not all made of clouds. May explained, referring to Billy as they walked. Not much of a walker, are you? She her head to sign of, not really, I prefer flying. She paused after saying, realized that at this age she fell with style rather than flew. Or tried to. He was enter a grubby looking diner. Decorated the place not matching the exterior for the bill. Winked at the rainbow. Know what you're thinking? How come this place looks all dirty on the outside? Well, little filly, don't give away my secret, sunflower. The little unicorn sighed and said, bending 2 corners of the menu. Would you like coloring book, miss? He asked, leading them to a table near the back of the spacious restaurant. She grabbed up a chair high filled with sunflower. Always. Dashie's mind answered. She was ill. Oh, it's thick. Yeah, said blushing her adolescent outburst. Wish whatever Twilight did to me didn't make me speak without permission. My permission first. Philly thought to her, smiling, Sally lifted the folded sunflower's bag and strapped her into princesses or animals? She asked, retrieving a box of crayons along with 2 coloring books. Princesses, sighed Pegasus, mentally kicked herself, and once again making an outburst. Quite inaudible groan, remembering how she was used to all of the frilly frou stuff when she was young. Thanks, ours ablaze. Well, have the old cake special. But Asher, no hard cider for me tonight. I'm on the clock still. How about you, Ray? I'll take some of the hard cider. Adelaide starting to color, blushing a bit at the sound of diaper, crinkling on every slight movement. Asher couldn't help but laugh loudly at Philly's request. Sure thing, sweetie. I'll be right back with a tall glass of cider for you. And a cup of coffee for your big friend. I slightly at something, subtly informing her he wasn't giving her full alcohol. Several minutes Sally returned carrying a steaming mug of cider and coffee. Your diaper is dry for drinking this. Cider goes right through little puppies. He's taking their orders and leaving them alone, bringing their orders to the kitchen. Oh my god, the good days. I used to drink cider, and after I drank cider, like an hour or two, like I was like 6 years ago, it was like I drank cider, and for some reason, like 1 or 2 hours, so I literally wet myself. Good days. Good days. Making connections. Best thing to do. Especially if I'm in my own class. Not sure at the moment that her diaper might actually be wet. Shifted her weight slightly and let out a sign of relief to find out she was. I don't know, not, she replied quietly with a small squeak. Not what? Someone asked, sipping on the bitter brew, smelling it. Not wet! Definitely said with a voice crack. I'm dry! Blushed several shades of red, having to inform every point of the state of her diaper. I'd know if you were wet anyway, sweetie. Most flowers change colors when you're wet. Mary explained, looking at the massively colored pages. Must have helped coloring that big book. Blushing, dashing out. I can color inside the lines. I choose not to. Said knowingly fully well that her coloring skills, even now, weren't very good. Saw a chuckle and joined filling coloring looking large. Being extra care to show Rainbow how to color in music. You see, if you color it from the outside to the inside, you stay in the lines a lot more often. She explained the filly an expertly colored picture of Princess Celestia. Huffing, the filly crosses it. I know how to color, said an aggravated voice. Never said you didn't, but you looked like you were having a little trouble. You know how to spell your name, Rainbow Dash? Do you? I never said you didn't, but you look like you were having. The mayor asked, watching the Philly color in the book some more, while sipping on her coffee. Of course I can. I can spell lots of things. Said, moving a crayon up to the top of the page, try to spell her name. Concentrated hard as she spelled her name, smiling at the. See, she's pointing at her work, but it looks pretty wrong. It's RZDUQWDASH. Well, you got it part right. You were trying really hard too. Sorry, I should have hit her on the head with a whip. Good, I got all of it right. Dash protested, looking down in front, realizing that something didn't look right. She couldn't place. Did Twilight spell prevent me from being able to write? I can't even read most of the words of this coloring book. She thought to herself, realizing that her concept of spelling seemed to be blocked out. It was still there, just blacked out. You can't block me one more time, I will kill you. You're a smart filly, but you need to work on your spelling and reading, it looks like. You enjoying your big pony drink? Mayor inquired. So, yeah, actually, in like some countries, they like censor the word losers and the word cider. In Treehouse TV, the word loser was censored. But in other countries, like England-ish, I think, they censor the word cider because in that place it's actually beer, I guess. Yeah, beer. The mayor inquired, pointing at half-drunk mug of cider Dash has been nursed last several minutes. She finished her coffee and flagged the waitress down to bring her another cup. Sentily gave another small hop to Sunflower's. Thanks. Good, she replied, taking another sip of cider, making a mess of it, letting it drip down her muzzle and spill out of the cup every time she took a sip. Astro Blaze returned carrying a steaming tray of oatcakes, and another mug of cider for the pastries Philly see at. This from the kitchen staff, miss. Thought you were super cute, so they want to give you another treat. Say, setting a large mug of milk. Not cute. Mary Dash protested. She started to drink from it, setting the old mug aside. A little bit of cider left. I'm awesome. There's a difference. Make sure you eat all those oatcakes. You'll grow up to be big and strong if you do. Simon said, setting the platter down between the mare and the filly. He bowed at the pair before taking his leave, causing Dash and Sunflower to both laugh heartily. So, I think, even though if they pass time, I think Rainbow Dash's future would still change. So, like, at that specific time, it's going to go back, and then they go back at that time, and then at that specific time, go back, and then they go back again, specific time. It's like a time lapse. It's like Edge of Tomorrow, a bit. I wish ponies would stop treating me like I was 4. I wish. Philly thought aloud after the sign. Well, just how old are you then? So asked. Rainbow's thought process. She sliced up the oatcakes for both of them to munch. 4? Dash's young mind answered for her. She couldn't say anything else. Mentally, she kicked herself. Guess I'm 4. Unquiet to herself, she started to eat her cutlet, getting the syrup all over her muzzle and forks. Somehow managed to get a strand of syrup connected to her left ear and in her mane. Here, let me help. Mrs. May exclaimed, wiping Rainbow's muzzle and whose with a full wipe. She was retrieved the diaper rag at her rear recluse. Just sit still a moment, you can continue to eat. It'll be all sticky if I don't clean you up. Ash of course protested this action, disclosing iron chair as Sunflower attempted to wipe. Clean, I'm not sticky. She continued to protest. Oh, you're not all sticky anymore, Sunflower said half, pulled to get back to eating for slipping a hoop below the tail to the outside too. Well, it's all dry in here. Or at least you feel dry, she exclaimed. Diaper again, still not feeling any outward sign of wetness while the contents. When Philly gave a little small square, she felt the mare check her diaper. Hey! She cried out as she was a violence of her personal space. Well, guess what? That does not apply when you're lower than 5 years old. Oh, wrecked! When she had time to protest, however, dusting noise filled the immediate area of her face turned several darker shades. She felt her diaper growing warm and wet. Well, you finished eating. We'll let you finish eating, and then we'll deal with that, okay? Yes, watching the foal devour her oat seemed to her that the foal wasn't very pleased about weighing herself. Nothing to be upset about. Little ponies have to wear diapers for that reason. She explained further in a motherly tone. Taking care of a lost foal has certainly made her a little motherly. Is motherly even a word? Wait, is motherly even a word? Is that even an adverb? Or an adjective? Yeah, yes, but it feels weird, I said. Still a deep shade of red shifted her weight on her haunches, the diaper squishing each movement, causing her even more embarrassment. People only finished their meal. Sometimes I can feel it to bath, change her diaper. Is there anything else in here I should know about? She asked, lifting Dash onto the fold-out changing table. I'm putting my own pillow onto my freaking head. I bring my pillow here because I just changed my setup, and now it's somewhere else now. It's not somewhere else. Actually, like, my bed was used to be connected to my computer. Now they rebuilt it because it's like 4 years already. So I won't just like wake up and just run here and play video games. I never ever do. I only gone in once just to like have fun a bit, and then I got caught, and that's when it happens. Because I can't sleep. So, she started lifting Dash into the fold-out chaining table, strapping the filly down so she wouldn't roll off. Then her pace struggled as she was strapped into place, clearly not enjoying this treatment or what was about to come. What's that supposed to mean? Dash asked with another small struggle. I was trying to ask polite if you're, her gesture vaguely, confusing even. If I'm what? I'll tilt her head in confusion, face still one of aggravation. Face who thinks her father. You're messy, you know. Dirty. Down there. She blurred, mentally preparing herself for the worst. 2 deep breaths and released the towels of Phillies, going down in front of her, getting work of forward. The less you struggle, the quicker this can be done and over with. Cooed softly. I cannot coo, okay? So if I try to coo, it'll be just bad. Like, oh, the Dash babe. Okay, what did I just say? Oh, the Dash wear her diapers? Wiping his genitals. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What am I doing with my life? Urination, genitals. People even say testicles for some reason, and it feels disgusting. I know, it's just weird. I don't want to live anymore. Following up the dirty wipe, Sunflower began sprinkling full powder into Dash's lower. Be careful not to surprise the floor with any more touching than was necessary. To whose continued struggle throughout the entire process. Being diaper was made to use them wasn't bad enough. Changing was demanding as well to her. Somebody doesn't like the diapers being changed. Sang, sliding fresh diaper underneath of the place's filling. Pulled it in front of it up around Rainbow and expertly tapped it on. Listening tapped a few times until the fit was just right. See? Told you it wasn't so bad. So I started chuckling. She tossed the wet diaper into my trash bin and washed her hooves. Would you help me find your friend? Then Philly hopped at Sunflower. I'm fine. Then some weird moments. Can you tell me what your friend's mom looked like? In this quiet setting, Rainbow Dash down the sofa and lived. She's got a white coat, and I think she has a purple mane. She tried to remember what to know. Though I think she might be with her full sitter. she said, thinking back all the times Twilight mentioned Cadence. But who's her full sitter? Oh yeah, I know. The rest Dash said say, even if some thought probably wouldn't be. Princess Cadence. A few times some let Philly's words sink in. I suppose she's only a teenager. She can be too hard to find. I bet if we wrote a letter to the castle requesting an audience with her, we'd be able to find her pretty quickly. Cut her mare off mid-sentence. Why not just go to my friend's house? She's probably there. Cadence and Twilight's older brother has crushes with each other, so I'm willing to bet Cadence is at their place, he said. Do you know where your friends live, little sweetie? Mare asked, doing it. Good point, Dash said with a sigh. Dash still talks like a freaking, I don't know, 25-year-old. Why don't we have that point at the guard station looking in his big book for where they live? That's not my idea. Let's go then. Think you want to spend the night with me anyways, Sunflower said. The affiliate place for you. Not at all. I don't even know you. Signpost said as she was picked up, frowning and crinkling of her pad. Both left the small apartment and quickly made their way to the guard's headquarters. Once inside, Sunflower asked the unicorn guard duty to look up the address for full. What's your friend's name again? Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash said. Let's see, Twilight Sparkle. Lifting a pair of glasses to his eye and a large magical book to the desk in front. Shine, Spade, Sparkle. Here it is! Twilight Sparkle. 122 Hoof Trot. Wait, that's not too far from here either. So I said, thanks, Celestia, she muttered. Take you to your friend's house then. LOL. So, anyhow. Sorry for the silence, actually. I kind of feel really awkward right now. So, it's about time. Paces on Sunflower's back. It's getting dark and it's about time. It's getting dark and scary outside. Hole in her mindset. Didn't think a tough little filly like you was afraid of the dark. Mere Smart trotting along the well-lit streets of Carol. Not afraid of the dark, Ariel protested, using both Sunflower's wings of own wings to try to make a shield around herself to keep scary darkness out. Only a few times as they walked, Sunflower arrived at the modest-sized house. Though they were in the posh part of Camelot, the house in question was significantly smaller than their neighbors. The sound of fillish laughter could be heard in the front door. Mare knocked on the front door, sound Ty Hooves running across hardwood couldn't be heard. Later the door flew open, revealing a violet filly. Twilight! Son filly cried out, future Mare. No, the day I've had. Wait, did you get shorter? He asked, mentioning the question of lack of wings shed used to the unicorn hat. Her sparkle blinked, looking out the rainbow made. Who are you? Yes, you know, Elemental Lloyd, your your friend. You know? Don't remember, do you? She's trying to think. I thought you. Never met you before. What do you mean? No, I've never seen you before. I've never met you before. Why would I remember you? Actually, no. Never seen you before. Just kidding. Unicorn Clark examining the Pegasus filly up close. It was only a few inches from rainbows. Nope. Never seen you before, she concluded. The Pegasus blushed and future Mare from muzzle over several inches from her own. Of course you have. Of course you know me. She got Sunflower's back, pulling taut and whispering, just go with it, I'll explain later. Turned and smiled brightly at the adult man. See you best friends. You can leave me here now. Said, hoping it would convince them. Not really convinced, versus parents home, little filly? What is it, Twilight? Think Alicorn walking around a corner, disheveled, several feathers in it, and a pillowcase hanging off one of her wings. She brushed herself off and smiled at the two Pegasi. Hello? Cadence! Rayodash shouted. Am I glad to see you? Just remember me, right? Right? Freak no! I'm just kidding. A pink teenage mare tilted her head. Can't say I recall. Uh, think, Dash, think. What's something only Cadence would know? Crystal Heart, Dash shouted. Kate stopped herself for a moment, giving an odd look at the signed filly. What's my cutie mark got to do with this? She asked, clearly puzzled by the outcome. Really, King Sombra? Of course not. We defeated that much. Dash sat. Rainbow Dash said without thinking. Kinda. I guess you could say in a way, I'm sent to stay here with my best friend Twilight because I'm learning weather magic in magic school. Me and my best friend Twilight. Right, best buddy of mine ever. Still awkwardly smiling as she squeezed Twilight into another, trying to be convincing. Twilight nodded eagerly. Yeah, my best friend Rainbow Splash. Twilight stood in the doorway, completely unconvinced by the entire display. Still not convinced, Rainbow Dash. I think you're lying to me. These ponies clearly do not know you. I can't release you into their custody. Well, I don't know this Billy, but I can take her off your hooves. I'm really good with foals. Just ask Auntie Celestia. I don't know, the Princess Mare said with a small frown. Can't just leave her in another pony's custody. I can't No, really, I insist, she said in a rather regal tone. Okay, just sign these release papers then, please. Papers, please? That game again. That makes me remember Papers, Please from Jacksepticeye. Sarah asked, reaching into her saddle. She pulled out a small stack of papers and gave them Cicada a sign. Then there, and there. Whereas the pony's three blank on the paper. Oh, and so you know, Princess, Dash is not potty trained. Signed politely, Kane signed these forms and not acknowledging this new nation. Twilight, do you have special underwear to share with Rainbow Dash? Why needs more than a few? She asked me. I blushed several shades of red. No, she replied, looking down at the door. We need more. I only have enough for tonight and maybe tomorrow. What? Okay, wait, please. I'm recording. Jeez. Sorry, my neighbor just came out. Oh my god. So tiring. Just so tiring. So, anyways. I kind of forgot where I am now, so yeah. I think I'm just... Twilight blushed several shades of red. No, she replied, looking down at the floor. We need more. I only have enough for tonight. Maybe tomorrow, whispered Kid Six. As long as I don't have any accident tonight. It's okay, Twilight. We'll buy more at the store tomorrow. Got this covered. I always carry spare diapers in my bag. Kid said happily. She retrieved the purse at the end table and opened. And she noticed there was only 2 left. Okay, maybe I don't cover this. Still blushing loud, but what if we have the guards get more? Like the one time we went camping up in General Horn Park. We went camping as a filly? Dash asked, raising an eyebrow at Tom. Go camping with Cadence all the time. There's usually in the backyard. Well, I'll be going now then. I'll tell one of the guards to bring me a bag of diapers. Sorry for the trouble. Princess Cadence? Oh, it's Bob, said Bob before running around to leave the house. No trouble at all, miss. Oh, and please, get them to bring the kind that Twilight here wears too. Guards will know what I mean. Alcorn replied, giggled. Mrs. Mare not, even a sparkle household. She trotted back to the guard's office near her apartment, and let her superiors know that Twilight Mrs. Cadence requests for diapers. As soon as Sunflower left, Rainbow Dash asked, they're making it hard to do anything. She seemed a little stuck up. You stuck with her along, Rainbow Dash? Dash, ushering the filly back in her. Yeah, she wouldn't leave me go. She made me like a fool. Sensei with hoof. Dash hopped off on. So my reason for coming is I need your help, Twilight. What do you need my help for? Just running an old unicorn filly. Asked. Joining Rainbow Dash on the couch, happy to have a pony around her age talk to. What have I told you, Twilight? His asked as she sat down next to the magic stool, cleaning the feathers up from the pillow they came from. Smiling, I'm not just a regular old unicorn, she said. That's right, you're anything but. Pink Alicorn said. No, but I don't know. The Pink Alicorn said, nothing to tell Twilight's head. Yeah, grammar mistakes right now, I just saw them. So yeah. Midnight, you really need to proofread. You need to actually proofread to read more times. Because I just saw it within like one time I read this. Actually two. Because I've read it once already. While I was watching the Diamond Minecart popular MMOs. And then I saw that. So. Send me back in time, I think. How could I have sent you back in time? I had never met you until a few minutes ago. Asked I jump up and down on the sofa cushion. Like 15 years in the future, you do some magical spell on me to make me relax. And I get worked up while you start to do the spell. And somehow, that messed it up and sent me back in time, I think. I explained. I don't know, I didn't listen to your explanation about it. Trying to make me relax about why Wonderball training. Wonderball 2-5 and who's 5 and wearing a wet diaper? Unicorn Philly asked. Gilly had Rainbow's reaction. Hey, I never said my age. Then Philly protested. Besides, it's your spell that made me young. Are you wet? Kids, immediately asked, forcing nature kicking in. No, Rainbow Dash said frankly. Perfectly potty trained, thank you very much, said knowing her current state. Well, she wasn't. Just send me back into the future about 15 years and this will all be over. Can't just send you 15 years into the future. Time travel's a really complex thing. I don't even know if it's possible. I shouted, exasperated. Aren't you Celestia's student, though? You told me you read about the stuff in Celestia's library. Really crossed her foreheads. Told me yourself you went back in time to tell yourself something before. About Tuesday, I think. Not in magic school yet, and I'm not Celestia's student. Twilight said, starting to get irritated. I want to continue the pillow fight. She wanted to continue her pillow fight with Cadence. And even if we could send you to the future, how do we know you aren't just trying to wreck it? That doesn't even make any sense. Why would sending me into the future help me destroy it? Sighing Rainbow Dash frowned. Are you going to help me or not? Sighing to herself, Cadence helped you, but you have to listen in Twilight now. I'm nearly grown man after all, and Twilight's a few years older than you. By my perspective, I'm older than both of you. Dash resorted, rolling her eyes. I'm not 21. Says the filly in diapers. I just saw like says the filly in diapers. I was like, says the filly in diapers. Yeah. So I teased giggling. She jumped off the couch and galloping upstairs. He wants to lay with a large book of fairy tales. Full of fairy tales, and so do I. Yeah, it will give us an idea how to get you back in your own time. Philly asked, climbing up on the sofa, saying, seeing herself between Cadence and Rim. Twilight, no more teasing, or we won't bake cookies. Princess sister, the storybook Twilight brought. I have time for storybooks, sighed Philly. Just send me back to my time, just magically undo what you did in the future, Twilight. I said, I don't know how! So I shot back, and two fools were busy arguing. Cadence gently prodded the front of Rainbow's hoof, squished slightly into the exterior of the car. Some pony needs a diaper change. This exclaimed suddenly, picking up Rainbow Dash, laying her on the floor below the sofa. No, I didn't! No, I don't! Rainbow Dash protested, squirming around as Cadence starts changing. Not wet, not at all. My diaper isn't warm and squishy. It's your hoof. Knowing admitted her diaper was so. Hush. Hush was all Cadence says. You go to work. First move and toss the diaper fully door. Twilight, sweet, can you bring me the wipes from my bag? I can. Twilight giggled, jumping off the couch and bouncing over the bag. Getting the wipes out, I'm going to contain her full powers before making her way back to the pair of winged ponies. Here you go, Cadence. Wipes and I even grabbed the power too, so she smell good if she uses the diaper again. Or teased with Phoebe. Hey, Dash round Twilight. That's not funny. Princess gently wiped Rainbow's nethers with full wipes, even cooing. I still don't know how you say it. Cooing? Coo what? Or queuing? Like it's boots, hoots, hooves, boobs. I don't know why I just said boobs. I don't know. Just ooze. Kangaroos. Moved. Move. Oh wait, moves. Moose. Choose. Lose. Oh wait, loses? Oh my god, I need grammar check. To Philly while she was being changed. She sprinkled a full pot onto Philly's diapered area, slid a clean diaper beneath her, threading her tail through the hole. Philly finally tapping the diaper on snug. There. Foals always get cranky when their diapers are wet. Ken said matter of fact as she rolled the foal's wet diaper to be disposed of. I wasn't wet, Rayo again protested. Just thought it because you could. It started to water up a little bit as her foolish mind took over. They're not fair. Aw, don't cry, Rainbow Dash. I will have to wear diapers every night. Twilight said whispered, just barely loud enough for Dash to hear. Shoved Rainbow back to her hooves and even offered a small hug. So I keep teasing you. I don't have any friends around my age. Do you know what future me was doing before you ended up here? Still sniffling around Dash. No. You were trying to make me relax. Cause you said I was being all stressed out. Something about making me younger. You used your crazy new alicorn magic. Philly said through her soft sobs. You said you've been able to do the spells since you were little. I can't do that much magic though. I can levitate my book, carry Sammy Smarty Pants, and make things bigger or smaller. From fire list off the various feats of magic she could do in her young years. Not anything about regression magic. What's making things bigger and smaller? Philly said, her eyes started to subside. All I know is you said it was easy, Dash explained. And as she was a bit off as casting the spell and undoing the spell were two different things. If I try to make you bigger again, it will send you forward in time. So I asked her horn becoming surrounded by Dash felt her body being engulfed in a tiny purple field. The moments passed with Twilight straining and nothing happened to Dash. Side paces started to get. Don't think it's working. It had to explode if you keep straining like that. It'll work. I just need a few more seconds. Oh, Philly responded. The field of magic around Rainbow began to shimmer and then faded. Twilight released her magic and nearly fell forward. I nearly exhausted her own magic. Okay, so maybe that won't work. No more magic for the rest of the night, Twilight. You'll hurt yourself if you're not careful. Karen said, preventing Philly from trying anything else. Try to figure it out tomorrow morning in the meantime. Let's have some fun. Cadence, her Dash groaned. I want to go back in my time. If I go back to the future, everyone else will be happy because Twilight will be an alicorn. You'll be married to Shiny, and I'll be in the water bolts. They blurred out the repercussion. Yeah, I learned that in music. But telling the other ponies about their futures. They stared slowly for a few, her mouth opening and closing, trying to decide what to say. What do you know about shining armor? I asked, her expression no longer one of shock, but of interest. I'm pretty sure he cheated on you with the Queen of Changeling while you were trapped in the caves in the Camelot. I said, a hoof on her chin as she thought. Twilight once told me when she was younger, she snuck in his room one night and started to examine his stuff. Flushing crimson, the alicorn shoved her hooves into Dash's. This silencing. I've heard now. There are foals in the room. Gibbs cried, worried Twilight would want Dash to finish mysteriously. And you're one of them! Blinking, a silently tilted her head at the alicorn, uncertain as to what she said, but not silent for who left her mouth and Dash was. Am not. Oh, so like examining his penis. I think that was what it is because this is a mature story, okay? That might be childhood. That means kind of like boyhood or like childhood, I don't know. That means your penis, I guess. At least that's what I think. Am not. Am too, said Huff. It's only 7:30, but it was near in her bed. She hated to admit it, but she was tired. You're a fool wearing diapers. Nuh-uh, Ray retorted. You are, she said rather in a foolish tone. Yawn escaped from her mouth. You're both fools. Twilight, take Dashie with you to get ready for bed. He spoke firmly to the fools, pointing to the stairs. I'll be up a few minutes to tuck you in and change Dash. It's only 7:30, Cadence. That's too early for a filly like me. Lights whined, stomping up the staircase to brush her teeth and pull on her. It's early for me too. I'm up Billy like till at least 9. Younger fool said. When I see something wrong with that answer, but uncertain as to what it was. I don't want to go to bed yet, she said. She was ushered up the stairs between Twilight. Not tired when I come up to check your diapers. You and Twilight can come back downstairs and listen to the radio when you're sleepy. Then smiled, gently pushing Dash up the stairs by her arm. Well, go on, Twilight will lend you a pair of pajamas to wear for the night. Saying, Dash followed Twilight into the bathroom. I understand why you like her a full sister. She makes you go to bed. That's totally not cool. So I giggled and began brushing her teeth. Yes, the filly helped Dash brush her own. She's only making us go to bed because she wants her to read her weird magazines. The one with the picture of stallions on the cover. Model thingy? Oh, I get it. Like the model thingy. Like America's Next Top Model thingy. Like, I've seen lots of cases of like mares, but not literally stallions. Although I do know a place where you could see those, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there was that like 2 years before I was born, or I think 5, I guess 2, 3, or 4 years before I was born. That's right. Ew noise. We're going back to help Ring. Ew! That's lame. She can do that at her own time, Dash said, blushing. They realized that this Twilight probably shouldn't be hearing the things she's been trying to say. Hey, I can brush my own teeth, sighed Billy. Hey, I can brush my own teeth, sighed Billy cried out loud. To help. Kids asked me to help, Twilight replied smugly. You need to brush the other filly's mane. How can your mane be so tingly? Don't you even brush it? No, a mane like this is just naturally awesome. Ow, that hurts! Stop pulling then. I'm almost done. Lavender filly started, trying to brush through the prismatic mane again. She continued until Rainbow's mane was silky like her own. There, now, Twilight blushed. Don't tilt her head in front. What is it? Said, moving one of her hoops through her mane and trying to counter the work Twilight has done. Hey, you need to go to the bathroom, Twilight shouted. I'm crossing her eyelids. Really bad! Well, go then. I'll be in the hallway, Dash said, turning to walk. Unknown to her that her diaper was actively starting to grow wet as she walked out, fully on display to Twilight. Philly began to laugh quietly when she noticed her friend's diaper growing in size and changing colors. Finish her own business, Twilight washed her shoes and tried out. You need Cadence, was all she could manage to say before laughing at him. What? What's funny? Yes, not only that her diaper was now soaked and sagging. Don't get it. Your jokes have always been horrible, even in future. You know that. That moment, Case came in view. Noticed the prismatic mane Philly sagging diaper. Some boys need to change, don't you, sweet? What? Phyllis asked, turning her body so she faced Cadence. It was time to look down her diaper. She lost her balance and fell onto her haunches. Haunches? What did you talk about haunches? I still don't get the word haunches. Wait, what's haunches mean actually? Like, just write down in the comments what is haunches. Because seriously though, I still don't get it. Although it would be awesome to get it, but no, I still don't get it. Okay? So, diaper squishing under. That moment, Rainbow's eyes started to water up. A entire sense of dignity seemingly washed in her diaper, ready to be thrown out. Don't cry, Rainbow Dash. It's just a wet diaper. Nothing to be upset about. Well, duh, you're gonna be upset because your diaper is fucking wet. Jeez. Anyhow, it ensues picking the filly up and rubbing her back. It's everything to be upset about, Ash replied through sniffles. I'm potty trained. I don't wet myself like a foal. What if I never get home? What if I'm stuck like this? So rolled her eyes. Now you're just overreacting. If I'm as smart as you say I am, then future me will figure something out. She frowned, realizing she wasn't helping the other filly calm down. If it makes you feel better, you can hold. If it makes you feel better, you can hold smarty pants. You nurse sniffle. Nodash looked at the plush toy that toy was offering. It looks better than how I remember it. The big Macintosh should have tried to have stolen it now instead of the future, said sniffling. That thing still creeps me out in bed, he said with a small blush. He blinked a few times. In bed? Then down the violet filly. Shrugged. Well, let's change your diaper then, Rainbow Dash. He said Phyllis reluctant and embarrassing. Really like being wet? I can leave you in it, she teased Gita. Is it like a sparkle fountain trying to see my private parts? Dash sighed. I'm still blaming Shining for not knocking on the door. Another blush, Philly looked up at Cadence. Fine, but make it fast. Not like I've never seen the inside of Philly's diaper, okay? Or maybe you did. It is just awkward. Like, it's gonna be awkward if you do that. Unicorn said, taking the filly by the hoof down the hallway to Twilight's. Once inside, Kenan spread a changing mat out on the floor, laid the filly down. Now you think it's weird that I'm changing your diaper, but unless you can change yourself, you'll have to get used to it. She teased, unfastening the tapes of Rainbow Dash. Fine, the Rainbow Mane filly huffed as she crossed her folds in protest. But I won't like it, said blushing profusely as her wings suddenly puffed out of Kansas, wiping her clean. Aw, Saponi likes her diaper being changed. He said softly, grabbing it on. Gently wiped from the top of Dash Billy hood to the bottom, sprinkling on powder. Jesus Christ! Feel extra clean with this on you, she explained, sliding clean diaper underneath and threading her tail through the hole. Do not, and I won't feel clean until I don't have to wear diapers, Dash protested, muzzle still as red as an apple. Apples, apples, apples. Does anyone care about apples unless you love Granny Smith apples? Wait. Should I love Granny Smith apples? Because I seem to love the red apples more than Granny Smith apples. The mare finished by having the diaper snugly around the filly's waist. Oh, you smell clean. You're just adorable wearing that diaper. Come on, let's go get you in some pajamas. Dash replied warmly, holding her hoop out of the fold's hole. Reluctantly, Rainbow Dash took Kane's sock. Eyelids starting to feel heavy as she let out. Not tired. Thought Giggle, hoping around her bedroom with one who hangs holes. Yeah. Purple pull up with light blue stars near the front cover her clock. Cadence, I'm stuck, she frowned. And chuckled, letting go of Rainbow's hoop, she held the other filly into her pajama. Your turn, Rainbow Dash. Do you prefer light blue with lightning bolt designs or violet with flowers embroidered on, going up both pairs of pajamas? I'm tired to say, Philly's mind was comprehending she was a regressed decision making over. Why, she said, not realizing her uncool decision until it was too late. It's too late to apologize. I said it's too late. I'm just kidding. Like, I keep singing songs every time there's a reference to it. Oh, wait, I couldn't silence the feeling. Got dressed into the pajama. Beauty struggled with Rainbow's wings, but eventually got them secure in place. Your wings are comfortable? Ruffling her wings to Chris's nod. Yeah, feels weird though. Twilight hopped in her large bed and helped the Pegasus filly up. There's lots of room. My bed is extra soft. Oh, and I've got lots of plushies to keep plushies to keep us company. I explained, snuggling in the cupboard. guess it won't be the worst. At least I still get to sleep with Twi, even if we're both fools. Dash thought to herself as she pulled into bed. Lay out, yawned, and climbed under the covers. She spoke. So cold, Carola. Confidently wrapped her hooves around Dash and pulling her close. Not when we're snuggling, she said happily. She realized she was an oversized plush doll. Mrs. smiled. Her plan of lying at being cold worked. Suddenly the room got darker as kids began to dim the lights. Dash let out a small whimper, afraid of the dark. His heart briefly glowed twice in color, and a small magic nightlight on the wall closet on the door. Good night, sleepyheads. We're making you pancakes for breakfast. I hope you two will be hungry when you wake up, said, closing the door behind her. She left. Right? Ash, you're nice faces, even if you're the only one I know, tried Whisper happy, snuggling a little further into the foot. Night, Twi, said with a yawn. Her eyes already starting to close against her will as she began to fall asleep into the embrace of the purple unicorn. So yeah, you don't have any missing paragraphs, but you have grammar mistakes, so yeah. I actually read this story like 25 weeks ago. Bitch, about 25 weeks ago. I just talked about weeks ago, 25 weeks ago. Oh, what about a week ago? Oh. So, hope you enjoyed the recording. I will see you guys next time. Bye!